and gentlemen, my name is Richard McDonald. I'm not a citizen of the United States and I'm not a U.S. citizen. What I am is a Californian. That is defined in the Federal Style Manual, Section 5.23, Title 8, Sections 1101A21. Also, everybody get your paper and pencil handy, because I got a few things I want you to write down tonight. Write this down. Handbook of Elementary Law, 1939, by McGray, M-C-G-R-A-Y. And I'm going to read you just a little bit out of it. And you'll understand where the federal government is coming from, where the state government is coming from. This book was published in 1939. In 1941, right after this book was published, California changed their laws to comply with this book. They said, prior to 1939, it said everybody has a domicile. In 1941, they took it and said the word domicile out and replaced it with residence. Okay? Now listen what the law book says. The members of a state. A member of a state may be either a citizen occupying the status entitled citizenship, or he may be a resident alien occupying the status designated by the title residence. So when you have a residence, you are now occupying a specific title as a resident alien. And there's several court cases that say the same thing. U.S. v. Slater says the same thing. They treat each state in the Union as a foreign country on the same equivalent statuses of Mexico for prosecuting you. You're in a foreign country. They're very consistent. But I've been saying that residence was a nasty word, but I didn't know why. I knew what it meant, but I didn't know they had a law that supported what I did until just recently. You know. Let me reread that again. A member of a state may be either a citizen occupying the status called citizenship, which I have, or he may be a resident alien occupying the status designated by the title resident. There's no third option. They knew exactly what they were doing when they put those words in there. So that's why everybody has a residence. I don't have a residence. I have a home. Certain keywords you must always use. You have a home. You have land. Don't have property. You have land. You have several different things. But one of the key things is that you don't use those nasty words. And why should we be state citizens? Because as a state citizen, you are sovereign. You have the absolute right to work if you know how to exercise it. You have the absolute right to do anything you want to do as long as you don't hurt somebody else. I can't hurt him, her. But what I can do, I can hurt the government all I want because they have no rights. The government is without any rights whatsoever. And I can prove that to you in several different case law scenarios, which we'll get to eventually.